Alright, got a haul here from yesterday, some stuff I picked up. Had some books in a box up near his desk that I was looking to go through again. Some bigger keys that he had in there that I kind of wanted at Intergalactic Plastics, so I picked up quite a number of things. Picked up this DC Comics Presents number 71, which is one I already had, so that one I'll be phasing out. I'll check it compared to my other one. Picked up my first Bionic Woman comic. This is number 2 of the 5. I'm looking to complete that. I'm almost done with the $6 Million Man ones. This is one of the big books that brought me in. This is Batman 244. Again, Neal Adams, classic cover. Again, that was one of the ones that brought me to his shop to begin with to take a look. This also was in the box number 1 of the Defenders, so again I'm slowly nitpicking at the bottom of that run, so any chance I can get them for cheap enough. May not be a high grade, but it's a good book. So, and he does the buy 2 get 1 free on pretty much every book. Now, there's quite a number of them in here that come out of just a box that he brought forward to me. And that box, literally, he charged me barely, I would say easily, between 70 to 80 cents a book. $1 would be the most, because, like I said, the total for the big stack of stuff was less than $1 a piece. So I know it had to be easily that. So I made sure I cleaned the house on all of them. There's only one that we both recognized in there as being a bigger key, so that one I paid up for it. This Action Comics $3.90, Action Comics $3.69, and again, all below the $1, $3.57, $3.35, $3.30, $3.27. Some Gulliver Jones, Warrior of Mars. And again, for those of you who don't know, Gulliver Jones was a character that came before John Carter of Mars and before even Tarzan. He was an earlier writing of I don't remember the writer's name, but again, I think it was in 1903 or 1908. I didn't do a lot of research on that part, but I remember looking him up at one time, finding that he was prior to both of Edgar Rice Burroughs' characters. This is number 16 and number 17 of Creatures on the Loose with him in it. Now, picked up quite a number of Iron Man. All of these come out of that where they were less than $1. So this is number 39, 36, 35, and number 6. Now this is the lowest one I got, even though the cover's detached, but it's still there. Everything is there. This is the lowest one I have of the Iron Man ones. Number 40 and 50. Now this is the other key I was trying to get a hold of. This is Forever People number 1. Ton of first appearances, but it is the first appearance of Darkseid. So just one of those that, even though nobody really pays attention to him that much, it's still a big book. And again, it's Kirby. Picked up this one, Green Lantern, Green Arrow, number 89. Again, that's another one of those keys that people always hunt down for. You happen to have this Joker, number 2. And again, this is another one that was in the, less than $1 group. So picked up number 2. Now this one also was in that same group. And this is the first solo story of The Question. So really neat. I actually grabbed this. It's actually, in a higher grade. This book is very expensive, and it's way more than what I spent for it, so that was really good. Another one I pulled out of the bigger box was this, Mr. Miracle #1. This is, again, Kirby at his best doing Mr. Miracle. I am almost done with this series, and this one was a major one that played a part in that. This is another one that was in the big box, and this is also me completing Warlock, I'm sorry. So again, now I've completed that whole run of Warlock from 1 through 15. Picked up this X-Men. He had quite a lower number X-Men, in which I want to try to get a hold of, and I'm slowly working on them. This is one of my grab, number 38. And number 4 of Marvel Team Up. And as you look, he's got the X-Men against him. And again, I'm trying to work those numbers at the bottom again for some of those when I get a chance. Here is the Pacific Presents Rocketeer. This is by Dave Stevens. And of course, you got Steve Ditko at the bottom with that. So it's a great combination of things there. Now back to some of the ones that were under $1. This is Superman's Girlfriend Lois Lane 117. And this one's 118. Now I picked up a bunch of under $1 Jimmy Olsen's. Love this series, but just, again, I don't want to pay a ton for them except if they're older. But here you can see 126. This is a Giant 140. Got 118. This is a duplicate for me, but since it's an older book, I will be keeping it. 94. Now this is the oldest one, Adam. This is, I think, 1959. And this is actually number 38. So this is very low, even though it's a lower grade one, it still pushes right there in the atomic age. So really like that one. Number 71. Number 150. Number 112. 78. 66. Superman being a typical Superman here. 115. 63. Number 148. 151. The bugs carrying off Superman. This one you can see the Jack Kirby in there. Number 145. 149. Now I picked up quite a number of Superman too as I did it. This is Superman number 162. Again, this is the make-believe story of the Superman Red and Superman Blue. And this is Superman 180. This is with, as you can tell, beautiful jungle girls swinging him all over the place, treating him like he's nobody. Superman 205. Going back to this guy, Destroy Krypton. Little Superman and Clark Kent. 209. Go Check Superman. 191. Another one of those, make-believe story ones with he's with his super dad and stuff. Beware the super genius baby. Superman's outfit being sold. Number 228. 230. where basically Lex Luthor is Super Luthor. And 241. And then this giant size, this puppy's big, 100 pages for 50 cents. You could not beat it at the time. So number 245, 275. Now this one I also believe is a duplicate, 309. So I got to determine whether I'm going to keep that one or not. 342, him trapped in a box. Really like this. This is early 60s Superboy number 92. You can see Lex Luthor with his evil version of his dog, Destructo. And this one, if you realize, is a foreign version of a Superman Batman comic book. Batman is in here. I don't know, this is the Metropolis, the later Superman, John Byrne, is what it looks like. But again, sometimes they may cover it that way, but again, it is a foreign book. He did mention quite a number of Russian books that was in there, so they could have been that. Adventure Comics, 325. Little Superboy and Supergirl in there. Picked up some Aquaman. This is Adventure Comics with Aquaman, 441. Trying to finish that end part of that run, and Aquaman's a big part of that. Here's 446, and got the bicentennial banner. I want to complete all of those too this year or so, because I want to have them all. Now this is the big one that come out of the back box, in which we went through. This is the first appearance of Ocean Master, our Orm, half-brother of Aquaman. And again, in a low grade, this book is very expensive. Even high grade, it's even more expensive. So this is what I consider to be a nice sweet spot, within reason, price, worth it to me to buy. So again, this was the big one out of all of those that I picked up. And it's a Nick Cardy right here of Aquaman, number 30. Number 31, I was shooting with a tank. Number 32. Number 34, again, go checks on all of those. Number 37. And one of these, that may be this one, that was the second or third appearance of Ocean Master. So there's a couple of his appearances right there. I love this one, like the dark colors on that of him going up the stairs and being grabbed by the mirror image. Looks like a horror comic, but with Aquaman in it, and that's number 54. Now these last two were just beautiful finds. This is the Blue Beetle series. The Praying Mantis Man he's against in this one. Look at the black cover on that, with that blue costume and that red. It's just beautiful. And this is the first Blue Beetle. And again, this is another one in that same run together of Blue Beetle. And that is it. That is everything I picked up. There's a few more things hanging on his wall as well as in that box that I still would like to complete. As I'm purging, I am still purging my collection. So I just got to be careful I don't bring too much in as I'm purging, so that I lose track of what's what. But, however, that was everything I picked up yesterday. Had a lot of fun, and I hope y'all enjoyed watching it. Appreciate the thumbs up and likes. Appreciate the comments. Thanks, guys.